Game 4 of the NBA Finals was last night. Oklahoma City 111, Indiana 104. OKC avoids going down 3-1 in a game where it looked really, really bad at some points. Um, I didn't actually get to watch this game live. I was not home. I was just watching the score, and every time I checked, it was Indiana leading. Indiana led by 1, Indiana led by 4, Indiana led by 10, Indiana led by 8. It felt like OKC wasn't in the game. Now, obviously, I didn't have the context of what was going on, why that was the case. I did watch the game last night once I got home, and it was it was obvious watching what was going on, why we were losing. Um, the Pacers they were just playing really, really smart They were playing incredible defense. The Pacers defense for the first like 3.5 quarters of this game was incredible. Um, for OKC, looking at the numbers, Chet, this to me, Chet Holmgren is gonna be the difference in whether OKC wins or loses this series. That's the guy. In Game 4, he was 37 minutes, 14 points, 15 rebounds. That that. We need those 15 rebounds. Chet he was fucking ridiculous in this game. He was so good. Jalen Williams was 27 and 7. He shot it well. OKC in this game was 3 for 16 from 3. 3 3-pointers made all game long. OKC finished the game with 11 total assists and 3 total threes made and won the game by 7. That is a terrifying thought if you're the Pacers. For Indiana, they got another really good Obi Toppin game. He was 7 for 12 with 17 points and 7 rebounds. Siakam, consistent, 20 points, and then 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals to go with that. Halliburton was 18 and 7. They shot decently. They shot 30% from 3, which when you compare that to OKC's 18% from 3, it looks like a big win. 42.5% from the field versus 47.5 for the Thunder. So the way I watched this game was different than the way I watch most games. Most games I watch, especially OKC games, I'm watching live. I'm in the emotions of the game. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's my brain is it's fluctuating. It's up and down. So this game, because I knew the result, that I knew what happened, and I had watched probably like the last 5 or 6 minutes of the game in real time as it was happening, so I knew what happened. I knew what was coming. I was actually able to like take notes and to write down things that I knew I wanted to talk about. So I'm gonna get into those. If I sound a little robotic, like I'm just reading my notes, that's because I am. So with 2 minutes left, Obi Toppin blocks Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams takes a jumper. Obi Toppin blocks it. It's a 24-second violation. The Pacers go back the other way. Obi Toppin gets a putback dunk on a missed shot. And then as the Thunder are trying, that puts them up 10. The Thunder are trying to bring the ball up the court, and the Pacers defense holds them to an 8-second violation. The Thunder can't get the ball beyond half court. And I remember, when I watched the game, I thought this game should be over. There should be the Pacers have this game in the bag. They're confident. The crowd was into it. They were up double digits. We were about to go into the fourth. It was, like I said, about 2 minutes left. This should be it. They should be wrapping this thing up, about to go up 3-1. and the final 2 minutes play out, and a big shot was J-Dub hit a really tough contested falling away 2-point jumper, and so OKC's down 7 at the end of the third. And to start the fourth, Caruso comes back and hits an even tougher, even more ridiculous 2-point jumper. And those two shots I feel like were really big because it gave the team confidence, I think. It gave the Thunder some air, some breath, some oxygen. It wasn't over yet. The Pacers in the fourth quarter decided to go multiple times to an Obi Toppin post-up, or at least they attempted to. On one, he couldn't get the positioning, so they had to abandon the play and go get a different shot. And then on the other one, he was trying to post up SGA, and SGA just pokes it away in the air, and the Thunder go on a fast break. In the fourth, there was 2 putback dunks by Chet, which were massive. The game was within probably 9 to like 6. And the first one he got was, I think, with about 10 minutes left. It was contested. It was guys down there in the paint. And he still somehow just gets his hand in there and dunks it. And then there was another one on an SGA jumper. SGA being double teamed. Obviously, he's being double teamed, and he misses the shot like pretty bad. Like it barely even grazes the rim. And Holmgren is just, he flies in weak side, nobody's boxing out, and he just throws it down. That was massive. Jalen Williams was very confident in this game with the scoop layup. Those tight layups that I was talking about in, I don't remember which video, probably game 2. He was pulling that out of his bag all night in game 4, and they were almost automatic, it felt like. SGA goes to the bench with 7 minutes, 10 seconds left in the fourth, and the game is tied. About a minute later, both teams enter the penalty. So both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way in the last 6 minutes. They trade baskets. The Pacers get up to a 4-point lead at one point. Shai's defense in this game, it was incredible. I haven't seen him play a defensive game as good as he played in this fourth quarter in a long time. It was, when people talk about OKC's defense, they say, well, Shai is the weakest link. And it's like, yeah, but he's still an all-world defender. Like, he's still a great defender. He came into the league a great defender. He's not as good of a defender now as he was as like a rookie and a second-year guy because his offensive load is so much larger. It's hard to still stay consistent on both ends like that. But in that game, when the team needed him the most, he was ridiculous. So Shai blocks Halliburton's 3 with 4 minutes left. Halliburton tries to dance on him. SGA is there the whole time. SGA doesn't fall for any of the herky-jerky stuff. Blocks the 3. Offensive rebound for Nesmith, and he shoots 2 free throws. With 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go, SGA gets fouled. And this stretch that I'm about to talk about right here is the game. This is the game, and this is why Shai is the MVP. So Shai draws a foul, goes to the line, knocks them both down. Halliburton makes a really tough move and gets past SGA for a layup. They go back the other way. Jalen Williams is trying to find something. Shai is trying to find something. Nothing's going well. Shai passes it to Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams probes. There's nothing. Shai leaks out to the elbow, the wing, and he takes a wing 3. Relatively open. Bang, hits the 3. 1 point game. The Pacers go back the other way. Nembhard has this crazy drive that never has a chance, and because Chet Holmgren is right there, and Chet fully deters the shot. It's way off. It's like at the top of the backboard. And then after that is when SGA goes down and he steps back on Nembhard and like almost trips, and he settles his feet and hits the shot anyways. And the Thunder go up 105-104 with 2 minutes left. The first Thunder lead of the second half, 105-104 with 2 minutes left. Pacers go the other way. Lu Dort gets a steal. Lu Dort tries to run the break. They foul him. He splits the free throws. Thunder 106-104. Chet plays great defense on Halliburton on the perimeter, and Halliburton tries to go to another step back three. A really, really, really deep step back three. He airballs it. Siakam tries to catch it to go back up with it, but he loses the ball. Out of bounds on Indiana. Thunder go back the other way, can't get anything. Miles Turner passed up a really good look at a three. And instead of that, he passes it up, and the possession ends up with Nembhard missing a contested fadeaway mid-range jumper. And the Thunder go back down the floor, work the clock a little. They're trying to find something. Nothing's there. Shea gets Nembhard up in the air, draws a foul on a free throw line jumper, draws the foul with 0.3 seconds left on the shot clock. Pacers played great defense the entire possession until Nembhard fouls late. And this is really where the game is won, because that is Nesmith's. I don't know if I said Nembhard or Nesmith. I meant Nesmith. Nesmith was guarding him. Nesmith fouls out. That's his sixth foul of the game. So they have to bring in Bennedict Mathurin, the hero of Game 3. And Bennedict Mathurin really, any chance the Pacers had at a comeback, Bennedict Mathurin really, really, really fucks it up. So Shea knocks down the free throws. OKC is up 4. Mathurin gets fouled on a loose ball. On a great defense, the Thunder play great defense, but Mathurin gets fouled on a loose ball trying to snag a rebound. 23 seconds left. Mathurin misses both free throws. The Thunder go back the other way, and I think call a timeout, which leads to Caruso. They either called a timeout or they got fouled. I don't remember. It's a sideline out of bounds, and Caruso is going to inbound it. And this is really where this is where Nembhard or Mathurin really fucks up the game, because he gets called for an away from the play foul on the inbound. So the ball is not inbounded yet. And OKC is in the bonus, obviously, so the away from the play foul, it leads to one free throw in possession. SGA shoots the free throw. 108-103. OKC's on a 9-0 run in the last 3 minutes and 23 seconds of the game up to this point. They try to inbound it, and Halliburton guards the inbound on Caruso. Makes an incredible play to get his hand on the ball, and the ball just kind of flies into center court, and it's up for grabs. Halliburton gets it, sends it up to Mathurin, and J-Dub fouls Mathurin driving to the basket. 19.8 seconds left. Mathurin's got 2 free throws, 108-103. Mathurin misses the first free throw, so he's now missed 3 free throws in a row. He makes the second. And then as the Thunder are trying to inbound the ball again on the baseline, Mathurin gets called for another away from the play foul. 1 free throw for the Thunder and the ball. He really, really fucked this game up for the Pacers. 109-103 after Shea makes the free throw. Or I forgot Mathurin missed the first, made the second, then gets the away from the play foul. Shea goes down, makes the away from the play free throw. Thunder get the ball. Shea plays keep away. Hits Dort. Dort gets him back. They foul Shea. They foul Shea with 7 seconds left. He hits the 2 free throws. 111-104 is the score in the final. OKC went on a 12-1 run in the last 3 minutes of the game. The Pacers' 1 point was the Mathurin free throw. He went 1 for 4 late, and 2 big fouls that gave OKC 2 free points. So that's massive. That was majorly crucial, and I don't know how Mathurin sleeps at night after that. That was tough. I mean, especially after the game he had in Game 3 where he was, it was 27 points. He only missed like 3 shots all night. And then to follow it up with that performance late, it's got to be hard on the psyche. OKC really needed this game, and OKC really needed this game in this way. A struggle, a grind, a tough win, and a game where SGA shows and proves why he's the MVP of the league, why he's one of the 3 best players in the world, and why this Thunder team is as good as they are. Because without SGA, this team it's a very good team. Don't get me wrong; he's got a great supporting cast, but SGA is what makes this team a finals team, and SGA is the reason this team is gonna be in the finals, or in the finals hunt, trying to contend for championships for the next however long he plays in Oklahoma City. Hopefully, like 7 to 10 more years. We'll see. So that was the game. It was a great game. Late. It was a intense game. When I was just watching the score, I was like, how the fuck is this happening? Why are we down by so much? What's going on? And I remember as I was looking at the score, I was telling myself, we just need a run. We just need one of those OKC runs that we've become so good at. We're down 8. We just need like a quick 15 to 2 run, bring this game back, get control, and a 12-1 run in the final 3 minutes to win by 7. Does you pretty good. You'll take that. So, that is it. You should like, subscribe, share the video, all that stuff that all the YouTubers say. Also, let me know if there's other games you guys might want to see in the background of these. I've just been doing COD Zombies because it's easy and I can record it easily, and I figure who doesn't like COD Zombies gameplay? But if there's other stuff that you think might be cool, let me know, and I can see if I can add that into the background. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for supporting, and OKC in 6. Thunder up, baby. Let's fucking go.